You're only supposed to have one follower in Skyrim. It's that standard follower that you can trade items with and command around. In addition to them, you can also have 2 summons and a pet, but this has never really been good enough for me. There is, however, one other kind of follower you can have, and that's a quest follower, like Rayloff at the beginning of the game when you're going through the intro. As it turns out, there are some of these quest followers that you're able to kidnap from their associated quests and have them follow you anywhere in the game. I first noticed this phenomenon when I was doing the Thieves Guild questline, and I was just about to enter the Nightingale Hall. There's a brief moment there where Brynjolf will follow you inside. However, if you leave at that point, Brynjolf will follow you anywhere in the game. And as it turns out, there are a lot of quest followers like this. So, after discovering that, I have now decided to try and answer the question, just how many followers can you have at the same time in Skyrim? Or, can I raise an army in Skyrim? We'll start this experiment by cataloging all of the available followers that I can think of in the game. First, there's the standard run-of-the-mill follower like Lydia or Faendal. Them we can only have one of. Then there are the pets that are available within Skyrim like Miko the dog, or trolls and deathhounds like in the Dawnguard DLC. Them too, we can only have one of. We are also going to be playing on the Anniversary Edition of the game to ensure that as many followers as possible are available to us, meaning we'll have a lot of pets available to us from the Creation Club, from mods like the Dwarven Mudcrab, Nixhound, Deathhound, Saints and Seducers, and the Goblins mod. The problem with them though is that I don't know which of these modded pets we could have at the same time, or which could be stacked together at all, so we just had to go through them all and find out just how many we could have. Finally, we have the quest-napped followers. Out of consideration for the pacing of this video, I won't go through them all now and we'll just find them as we go, but I will say they come in 2 very different categories, essential and non-essential. We'll be collecting the non-essential ones last because they're a lot squishier and might die as we go through the other missions. But with that covered, let's jump right into the game to create our party leader, the one who's going to raise this army. Follows the leader? Follows the leader is really funny. You see, I really like follows the leader. But she is the leader, so she can't be the one who follows the leader. Zonks with friends? No, that sounds suggestive in ways I don't want to elaborate on. What am I gonna do? Friends of Zonk. I do like Friend Zonk and Friends of Zonk, but I feel it doesn't quite match the Argonian naming convention close enough to pick it. Endears many people? When you said that's good, I think you're referring to endears many people. Okay, it's gonna be that. Endears many peeps. So yeah, so I'm using the Realm of Lorkhan mod. You may or may not be familiar with it. It's an alternate start mod, so I don't have to do the introduction of the game. I can run around here, collect some items if I like to, which I think I will. Yeah, so I do have a few mods installed, like the Capes of Skyrim mod, which adds capes to the various characters in Skyrim, and it's almost a necessity at this point. It looks so good. Ooh, I like that scaled armor. And then a couple of others, but none that affect the overall engine of the game, so that all of the followers that we collect you could get with just the Anniversary Edition of Skyrim. Okay. I think I'm gonna choose this, and I'm not gonna elaborate as to why, but I'm sure you can imagine why I'm picking this. We have our Argonian. Let's go. The first follower that we're going to try to add to our party is Mercer Frey. The Thieves Guild questline is almost certainly the longest questline we'll have to go through for this experiment, and throughout it, there is one of 2 followers we can grab, either Mercer Frey or Brynjolf. The difference is though, Mercer Frey is available much earlier within the questline, so we're going to choose him on this occasion. So I think Mercer is going to follow us now. Let's try and fast travel somewhere like Whiterun and see if he's with us. Hey, there's Mercer, he's with us. Yes, what is it now? Okay, buddy, okay. Is that any way to talk to a lady? After collecting Mercer Frey, we then decide to do the second largest portion of a major questline we'll have to do throughout this entire experiment, that of the main questline, in order to collect what is arguably the most famous example of a quest-napped follower in all of Skyrim, that of Esbeen and Delphyrn. For those who don't know, if on the way to Alduin's Wall you decide to just go somewhere else, Esbern and Delphine will follow you pretty much anywhere. Over to Whiterun, see if everybody joined me. Aha! Ha-ha! Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. No, leave me alone. Come on, everybody. Look at us. Look at the gang. Armin, get out of here. You're not part of the gang. Amryn, whatever. Okay, Esbern's not looking at us. Where's Delphine? There she is. And that's us. Woohoo! We're a party of 5. You probably noticed we also grabbed Lydia along the way, making for our standard run-of-the-mill follower and giving us 4 in total. Next, though, comes Katria from the Lost to the Ages questline. I had forgotten you could do this until I began researching this video, but it turns out that if you absolutely break the Lost to the Ages questline, you can get Katria the Ghost to follow you pretty much anywhere in the game, making for yet another quest-napped follower. Yeah, what I have to do is use the wooden plate to glitch through this gate, and then I use another one, glitch through this wall right here, or is it this one? And then I can get outside. Since I haven't solved the puzzle yet, for some reason, when I exit this dungeon, through this method, Katria will follow me. It's definitely going to be harder than that gate, so I could just use a toggle clipping to like go right through it. Oh, hi Katria. But I want to do it. Oh, there we go. Do it legitimately. There we are. So now we made it through the wall. And apparently, if I just hop down here, we're right at the beginning of the dungeon. All right. Now let's see if it worked. There's Katria. She looks a lot like Lydia. Hell yeah. Okay, that worked really, really well. And she's not very ethereal. It's kind of weird. That I didn't expect. It's kind of cool. I can see what she looks like. I am kind of worried though that I don't see Esbern or Delphine around. Like that's actually concerning. Yeah, unfortunately, I always knew this was risk. There are some quest-napped followers who are a greater flight risk than others, and Esbern and Delphine are amongst the top of them. I knew that they might just disappear, and unfortunately they have. So we won't be getting the biggest possible army we can during this experiment, but if you want to take up the challenge yourself and try and build the absolute biggest army you could in Skyrim, please do and send me your results. So we just had to move on to our next follower, which unfortunately wound up posing even more problems for us. This time, we tried to go for the Dwarven mud crab. Wait, what? Where's the mud crab? It's supposed to be right here. Okay, that's not right. The mud crab is supposed to be here. It tells me that mod may not be installed. Or maybe I've broken it somehow, but I shouldn't have broken it anyhow. Calcelmo has a meal. Where? Oh, did you mean that he ate the mud crab? I think he's getting a little too close to his work if he did that. I don't know what it was about this save of Skyrim that was making it so many of the anniversary editions weren't loading into the game, but for some reason we couldn't get the Dwarven mud crab and a couple of others that'll come up later in the experiment. So we just had to skip over the mud crab and move over to the next follower, who was also an anniversary edition. This time though, we were able to get Scritch the rat. This way. Scritch! Come here, boy. Come with me! Alright, that is yet another follower. So now we are back to 4 followers. Scritch is a fantastic good boy and I'm quite happy to have him. Also happy because it tells us that the Pets of Skyrim creation is working, and we can have up to 2 pets with that creation. We have a variety of options available to us, like a rabbit or goat, but I didn't want a rabbit because it didn't feel quite as diverse as the other options, and we will be getting a goat later on in the experiment, so I decided to go for the spider. Yeah, so we're probably going to find a spider in here. Oh, look at that, a secret button. Yes, okay, secret button. My favorite kind of button. You. No hard feelings. Bro, thank you so much. Yeah, okay, that's 2 pets of Skyrim. Arachnia's not here. Oh, no. There they are. After we got Arachnia, I wanted to go for the Bone Wolf, which I misidentified as the Death Hound at the beginning of the video. But unfortunately, the Bone Wolf didn't show up either. Skyrim be Skyrim. So after that, I then tried to go for the Goblins mod, which was much more successful. I just realized, it's Oblivion music in here. The The last time I played this quest was when I was much younger, and I hadn't played Oblivion yet, so I didn't recognize that it was Oblivion music. Alright, let's go. Awesome! Okay. COC. Whiterun Origin. Let's see how many we got now. We've got Corporeal Katria, we've got Mercer Frey, we got the rat, we got the spider, we got the goblin. Wait, where's Lydia? But it is weird that she isn't here. She's the one that I would expect to be with us the most. Anyway, next, I suppose I should do the Manic and Demented Elytra Nymphs. And we did then try to get the Manic and Demented Elytra Nymph. Problem was though, they wouldn't load in either as part of the Anniversary Edition. I don't know why it was giving us so much trouble this time. I tried everything I could to find those Saints and Seducers camps, trying to activate that questline, but it wouldn't happen. So we just had to move on to the next pet, which was the Nyx Hound. Unfortunately though, we did already have a pet, and so the Nyx Hound couldn't accompany us unless they replaced that pet, and so that was a fruitless effort. But our next stop was to get another essential quest-napped follower, Serana. Where do you need to go? Alright, lead Serana home. Now I don't think I have to go through the rest of the dungeon. I think I can just COC, Whiterun Origin. For a change, Serana was a nice and easy follower to have come with us, and so we only had 2 more essential quest-napped followers to go. And the next one I wanted to go for was the Dawnguard Orc from the Guests for Dinner mod from the Creation Kit. This though of course did mean he was a part of the Anniversary Edition, and so I was feeling a bit worried we wouldn't get our invitation. Fortunately though, that didn't wind up being a problem. We can get this this vampiric manor embedded in a mountain, but you have to go to dinner there, and then you get attacked by vampires. If you interrupt that quest line, there's an orc that's there who works for the Dawnguard, who's helping you fight the vampires, and he'll follow you everywhere if you just leave. Hey, there he is, hey pal! I've been looking for you. Dinner invitation, that's the one. Okay, there we go. The party has started, and we're getting out of here. Oh, I did bring a lot of NPCs into that party though, so maybe they'll just kill everybody too fast, faster than I can escape. What's crazy is, in addition to all of this, I can then also use the Ritual Stone to then literally raise an army to fight alongside all these peeps right here. But this is a bit concerning because the orc isn't out here either. This is one of the ones that inspired me the most to do this run, and now he's not here. Okay, so it looks like this one might be busted. That's a shame. Yeah, so despite all of the hype I had built up for myself and for my audience on Twitch, I wasn't actually able to get the orc. At least not at this time. So I had to move on to the next essential quest-napped follower, Barbas. If you're not familiar with Barbas, he is a part of the base game and fortunately not a part of the Anniversary Edition, and he is an aspect of the Daedric Prince Clavicus Vile, and you're able to kidnap him too. What could a dog need help with? Sounds easy enough. Clavicus Vile is a weird one. He's a Daedric Prince that's literally been split into pieces, with Barbas being one of those pieces. Another one is this sword by the name of Umbra. Another one is then this entire city also by the name of Umbra. How does he keep doing this to himself? We've got the axe, or we've got the mission to get the axe, which means we also have Barbas, which means that is another buddy we have acquired for the group. How did he get back there? Barbas was always a surefire follower that I knew we could get during this experiment, but I did save him for last of the essential quest-napped followers because his barking can get very annoying. But now that we had collected all of the essential quest-napped followers, it was time to move on to the non-essential ones, starting with Gleda the Goat from the Night to Remember questline. There's Gleda the Goat. Gleda. She's a tough one. Gleda might follow us after the mission, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's Google it. Maybe Google will give us an answer. Oh my god, she will follow. That's nuts. Okay, we gotta pick up Gleda the Goat. Hello, Sam. I am in Deer's Many Peeps. It's good to meet you. I hope you like my peeps. You have a mission for me. Alright, NS. I'm really sorry, but I am. I'm sorry? That sounds pretty bad. What happened to Gleda again? I'm a little fuzzy on that. And there's our goat. Hello, Gleda. We got Gletta. We got Gletta. Ah, Gletta. Bleh. Gletta was of course as charming as ever, but the good news didn't end there, because while we were counting our numbers in Whiterun, we got a very pleasant surprise. Wait! That's the orc! That's the orc! That's the guy I said that, like, he wasn't following us. I didn't know where he is. We have the orc! Oh, we got him after all! Look at that! Oh, the party's coming together! Look at how many of us there are. We got one. See, this is what I mean. Barbas will, like, run into you and bark in your face. It's such a pain in the butt. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We should have 12 because Desburn and Esbeen disappeared on us, but they're probably over by the destination that we were supposed to go to. Indyr's mini peeps now had 9 essential followers and pets plus 1 Lydia, and it was finally time to go for the non-essential followers. The first of which I wanted to do was Enman. What's next? Next, we should do the dude, the dad. The next mission, I don't remember the name of the guy who we're getting, Enman or something. He's the father of this girl we have to retrieve for the Temple of Dibella. She's their, like, extra special chosen one, but then when we go to fetch her, it turns out she's been kidnapped, so we have to go rescue her. But when we go to rescue her, her father will volunteer to come with us, and when he does that, he becomes one of these quest-napped followers, and then we'll just keep him and not go rescue his daughter. And this all sounded well and good, but the problem came when I tried to initiate this quest. You see, to begin this quest, you have to break into the Temple of Dibella, after which the priestesses inside will momentarily become hostile to you. They will then forgive you and you can begin the quest, but because I had so many followers with me, as soon as the priestesses became hostile, that hostility just never ended, and it would break out into an unending brawl between my followers and the priestesses, meaning I could never begin the quest. I worry that they're gonna aggro because of my buddies now. That could be a problem. That could be a real problem. It's probably because of Barbas. Barbas, you dick. How can I keep him back? Pacify isn't going to work on Barbas either, I don't think. So I can't just chill him out. Everybody's pissed off. Or who knows? Who knows? Maybe Pacify will work. Let's try it. Maybe I can just turn aggro off with console commands. Oh, I can also just press stop combat. Let's hope that works. So before combat's even initiated... Oh, now it's on, and now it's off. Yeah, that didn't work. They're still fighting. Barbas, this is your fault. I have an idea. What if I turn off clipping? Because that will freeze NPCs in place. If I do that, Barbas might freeze in place too, and then he won't come downstairs and ruin everything. You caught me? Okay, this is promising. It's working, it's working. Son of gun, no! What are you pissed off about? It's not just Barbas, it's Gog too. Gog is doing this. Buddy. It's starting to look like I won't be able to get this guy. So because of the flaws in my methods, I wasn't able to get Enman. So if you choose to take this challenge for yourself, don't do as I did. Get Enman first before getting your other followers. Just be wary that he is squishy and he can die. But since Enman didn't work out, we just had to move on to the next non-essential quest-napped follower, Maurice. This time here, Danica. There we are. Give me the mission. Indyr's many peeps has come so far. Another victim for Indyr's many peeps. Hello! Alright, this is where we get John Deese. Where is he? He's going to approach us in a second. There he is. Maurice. Oh, Maurice Jandrel. Alright, that is another person added to the party. Okay, we have one more to go. Now we're going to have to be careful though, because Maurice is a weakling. He will die. So we're going to have to protect him a fair bit. The last quest-napped follower we had to go was that priest from the Namira's Ring questline. The one that we're supposed to sacrifice to get the ring, but rather than sacrifice him, we can have him tag along with us to go up to the throat of the world and fight a god. Oh, you're the guy I have to talk to. I think what I'll do is I'll get everybody to the throat of the world, switch it to legendary difficulty, and then fight Alduin, and see if they can handle it. You. I have need of a priest in my travels. Not only did we get a follower, but I made 8 gold in the process, and now we've got the full party. Okay, I'm gonna double check. We have the full party with us right now. Should I swap out Lydia though? She's been with us so long. I think I'll just keep her. But now we've made it to Lex Luthor, so let's wait a moment and hope that Esbern and Delphine arrive. Yep, there they are. This is it. This is now unfortunately, Esbern and Delphine didn't follow me for very long. They fucked off somewhere. But right now, technically, we have the most followers we're ever gonna have. We are nearing the end right now. Oh my god, look at us all. This is the whole party right here. We just got rid of Esbern and Delphine though, because we just came from the Throat of the World, so we're down 2. But right now, I can count them all. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 followers. And then we can summon 4 after that, because I have 2 summons, and then Serana has a familiar, and Gog, the goblin, has a storm atronach. This is amazing. At this point, Endear's Many Peeps had 11 followers up at the Throat of the World. They include Mercifrey, Lydia, Serana, Scritch, Katria, Arachnia, Gog, the Dawnguard Orc, Barbas, Gleda, and Maurice. In addition to them, Gog will summon a Storm Atronach, and Serana will summon a Familiar, and I, the Dragonborn, can make 2 summons of my own. Unfortunately though, there are some followers that we missed due to flaws in our methods. For one, Esbern and Delphine. I might have been able to have them follow us around a little bit longer, but unfortunately they disappeared, and I'm not entirely sure what makes that happen. Another is Enman. Because we went to get Enman late in the experiment with a bunch of other followers, those priestesses never stopped aggroing on us, and so we weren't able to get him. Had we gone earlier in the experiment, he might have been able to join us up at the Throat of the World. There are also some followers that I'm not sure we could have with us, namely those from the Anniversary Edition. They would include the Mudcrab, the Bone Wolf, and the Manic and Demented Elytra Nymph. I'm not sure if they would conflict with the other pet followers, but we'll never know because they didn't load into the game. And another one that I actually forgot about was Brother Verulius. We got him from the Namira's Ring questline, and I totally forgot about him at the end. He just didn't show up, which is really unusual because I knew him to be a pretty consistent one for staying with the Dragonborn after being quest-napped. I'm not sure where he went, but he didn't join us to the Throat of the World. We didn't do this in the most ideal possible way, and it can definitely be done a lot better than we did in this particular experiment, but this is a proof of concept, so I highly encourage anybody out there to try and make a bigger army than I managed. For now though, I had wanted to do this for a while to bring as many followers as I could up to defeat Alduin, and that's what we did today. Hey everybody, Endear's Many Peeps, believes in you. I believe you all can take on Alduin the World Eater, the ender of the world. Though he's not gonna end the world, because you're all gonna kick his ass. Let's go. Holy shit. Holy shit. I forgot about Karstag. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Karstag. I forgot about the like tall dragon, summon Karstag, summon Durnavir. Oh man. Yeah, Karstag no diffs, right? I don't feel bad about legendary difficulty at all. They're gonna do this so easy. The Skeletal Colossus is also a really interesting one to summon. There's our buddy. Oh, hey, you know what? Technically, he's gonna be a follower for the fight. He's gonna be on our team. That is another one for us. 11. We got 11 with us right now. For a total of 15 once everybody gets summoned. But here comes the Bone Colossus. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah! Oh! My Colossus, no! Something about reading the Elder Scroll knocked him out. Oh, the dragon's dead. The fucking orc is there, and he's still staring at me. Oh my god. What? This guy, he is eternal. He has always been here. My guy. Is there anybody else? Anybody else in the party here? No, it's just Orc Man. This orc is just getting right in my face. My dude. Personal space. What is it's like he's trying to do to me what we do to the NPCs when we're trying to like get them through the dialogue quickly, like run into them and make them stumble. He's actually moving me. He's moving me from the spot.
This orc is weird, man. This orc is weird. What are you looking at? It says. Alduin, stay still for a sec. Okay. Here's our army. Legendary oh, wait. Oh no, we are. Good. Guess he would have taken a lot more damage by now. They are wrecking him. I don't even need Karthstag. However, there's the man himself. Oh my god, Alduin, I'm sorry, bro. Get back here, you. I want to make Alduin tougher. This is the first time I've ever played this game on Legendary where I thought Alduin should be tougher than this. It's happening. Maurice is still alive. And he's in the fight. Maurice is in the fight. That's amazing. He's punching out Alduin. He's the real MVP. Look at him there. He's surrounded by the most powerful characters in Skyrim, and he's there punching out Alduin, and Alduin's done. Did we not lose anyone? No, Brother Verulius is still here, and Maurice is still alive. Alduin, get wrecked, bro. Goodbye. You didn't stand a chance against my army of friends. To answer the central question as to how many followers you can have in Skyrim, I'll examine the run once more. Endear's Mini Peeps was able to get 12 followers up to the throat of the world once Brother Verulius finally showed up. I don't know what was taking him so long. In addition to them, if we play our cards right, we can get Esbern, Delphine, and Enman. And then, with them, we can have 5 summons across me and all of my followers, making for a total of 20. So 20 is our soft answer for now. But then, in addition to them, there are also the anniversary editions that we weren't able to verify, making for a potential 24 with a definite 20 followers. But, in addition to all of them, you can also summon an arbitrarily large army of the dead using the Ritual Stone. So the answer to how many followers or people you can have following you around in Skyrim is a lot. Thank you for joining me as far as you have, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you also consider both liking and subscribing. If you want to see these videos in production, I stream all of it over on Twitch, and someday I might stream it on YouTube, but I don't know. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. I hope you take care of yourself, and that's just about it. Goodbye.